The Laurels, just set off the Wellington Road in Lightmoor, is the first stage of the exciting Lightmoor Village project. Lightmoor Village is a joint venture between English Partnerships and the Bourneville Village Trust. Lightmoor is designed to create a complete community with a mix of residential and retail properties in a village environment. A total of 40 houses were built at the Laurels in a choice of 3, 4 and 5 bedroom designs. 30 of these houses are for sale and 10 will be owned and managed by the Bourneville Village Trust. All of the homes on the Laurels are being built to the highest eco standards. The homes are very carefully laid out in a range of 2 and 3 storey designs with attractive and varied elevations. It is proposed that Lightmoor Village will offer a primary school and a community health centre as well as a village square, with addition with indoor recreation facilities together with a range of shops, a family pub, a restaurant and a village hall. There will be over 50 acres of open space and landscape greens available to make Lightmoor Village your next home. Let's take a look around this development. The development was called the Laurels. The phase name was known as Roundhouse Park. Roundhouse Park is Lightmoor Village's debut development. It was designed to be clearly seen from the main road. The development was created by Persimmon Homes. The Laurels contained a collection of 3, 4 and 5 bedroom homes. There are 40 plots in total. The development contained various elevational treatments such as stone, render and traditional brick. The development features wide block paved streets with subtle landscaping. Elegant street furniture enhances village feel with lampposts and steel railings. Some homes feature double gates to provide access to 2-car private parking. This stone-built house was one of only a few on the Lightmoor development and really reinforces the village theme. Here we see poor quality sunken drain covers which show what little thought or care has gone into the roadways. Attractive porches and brickwork add a touch of elegance to this development. In some cases, parking has been created in rear parking courts, but almost each house benefits from having its own garage. Again, it's clear to see the poor quality construction of the streets. This is the main street. It is wide and is complemented by wide pathways and feature landscaping. The varying different roof lines feature 2 and 3 storey, which adds a great look to the street. This crisp white rendered house adds a touch of variety to the street. These overgrown hedges on this house in my opinion let the street down and should not be allowed. This is another example of poor workmanship. These block paved edges are broken and cracked. It shows the poor quality used in the landscaping of this estate. These are the affordable houses on the development. Disrespectful parking on the grass is evident here. It's well worth noting that various properties on this development are affected by differing brick colours. This is clear on the side of this house. These block paver covers, you can see, are suitable for light foot traffic only, but again it's evident the poor construction and quality of materials used on this development. Just outside the development, there's still lots of green fields and hedges. This is Myford House. This is a privately owned nursing home which also has its own driveway. Again, let's take a look at these poor quality roadways. These little sets were quite common within the development, but since have been removed due to residents' complaints about the shoddy workmanship of how they were installed. They were offered a replacement of £60 for this gravel, which eventually will look cold and horrible and dirty. Again, we can see the block paver covers of how substandard they are. This block paver cover here is higher than the pavement itself, a real trip hazard. This goes to show poor construction. Here you can see inferior cut blocks and a form of slipping away. Finally, as we exit the development, you can see a large dip in the pavement where the block pavers are sunk. This is due to inferior compaction techniques. Now let's take a look at the various house designs offered by Persimmon Homes at the Laurels. Our conclusion at New Homes Historian is the Laurels is a very well balanced development. It gives the feel of a self-contained village in itself. The poor quality streets are not the standard that I expect from the Lightmoor debut development. Join us in part 2 where we look at Lightmoor Village by Cress Nicholson. New Homes Historian, positive about house building.